Hey guys, it's Roxy. I just wanted to pop in and visit with you a quick minute, and I wanted to discuss with you and share some childhood memories regarding consistency and perception. And so when I go back and I think about my childhood, and some of you guys know this, that my brother and I grew up in rural British Columbia, and it was a long ways to the bus stop. And there were many days where I would ride my pony and Chad would ride his bicycle the 3 miles from the house to the bus stop. But then on the way home, we would have to walk. And when there was those afternoons and it was not the bestest weather, and I remember at one point in the day, and I challenged Chad, I said, okay, let's race home. And he was 2 years younger than me. We're both wiry, and used to playing in the bush, and we're used to going for long walks and long runs and playing outdoors. So off we got off the bus, and you can't laugh, but it was actually a 3 miles, and it was both uphill and downhill. So you hear those childhood stories from your grandparents saying, yeah, I had to go walk uphill and I had to walk downhill both ways. And for Chad and I, it was true, because the bus stop was at the top of one mountain ridge, and then on the other side was a valley and a creek, and then going up the other side of the hill was our home property up at the meadows. So Chad and I left the bus and off we ran. And I'm sturdy. Like, I am not a sprinter, but I have heart and I have gut. My dad used to say, Roxy, you're not a thoroughbred. You're a mule, and you will last all day, you will go all day, and you're going to get the job done. And I used to take pride in that. And my brother, he's more like the tortoise and the hare, and tortoise and the hare, tortoise and the hare. He's very quick. Like, if he didn't want to be caught, you could not catch him. So off we go running. And I'm running and I'm jogging and I'm running and I'm jogging. I'm just carrying on, keeping the same pace, consistency. I was just trucking along the 3 miles home. And Chad, on the other hand, he would run in great bursts of speed, and he would go racing past me. And then he'd walk and catch his breath, and his little chest would just be heaving. And you could see his breath was labored, and he was really going. And I would catch up to him and I would pass him. And Chad would keep on walking. And then all of a sudden, he'd be burning past me again. And his little legs were just going to beat the band, and he was just carrying on. And we got to the gate, and Chad won. He beat me to the gate. He believed, in his mind, his perception was that he won. And I'm thinking in my mind, but who ran? Who just ran? Who just carried on, trucked along, carried along? And I believe that I won the race. And we argued about this for weeks and weeks. We would argue. It's like, no, I won. No, you won. The thing is that when it comes down to perception, one person can believe one person's success, and the other person would have a different opinion. What matters most in your hearts is your consistency and your personal belief about yourself. Are you being consistent? Are you being true? Are you being persistent? Because consistency and perception, it all ties in. So, just because Chad believes he won the race because he was the tortoise and the hare, and I just trudged along like a solid, sturdy mule, the thing is that we both made it to the gate in record time. And there was hot chocolate waiting for us when we got home to warm us up, and life was grand there up at the meadows. Anyway, think about that, and don't let someone else's opinion waylay you from your track and your trail of the path that you're leading and where you're going. So be true to your destination and be true to yourself.